Utah State.
That goal against Boise State from Aggie and Logan native Whitney Lopez sent the Aggies to their first ever Mountain West title match. Welcome to ATV Sports. I'm Anna Johnson. Let's hop right into the second half of the Mountain West Conference Championship game against Colorado State in Laramie, Wyoming. After a tense first half, the Aggies and Rams of Colorado State were tied at zeros. But in the 68th minute, CSU junior Avery Vanderven was looking to change that, hitting this long-range shot that just missed the Aggies' crossbar, keeping USU keeper De'Ara Walton on her toes. In the 78th minute, USU senior Tess Wirtz passed to forward Kate Christian, who hit this shot right past Colorado State's keeper to put the Aggies ahead 1-0. In the 83rd minute, CSU junior Ali Yoshida hit this ball looking to sneak it into Utah State's net, but Walton is able to keep it out, pushing it into the goalpost before defender Kelsey Kafusi clears it away from goal. In the 90th minute, the Aggies held the ball by the corner flag as the crowd counted down to the final whistle, giving the Aggies the 1-0 win and their first ever Mountain West championship. With that win, the Aggies secured their place in the NCAA tournament. They'll play BYU, who Coach Manny Martins has never lost to at USU, in the first round of the tournament Friday. USU women's volleyball team hosted New Mexico in the first of two matches they needed to win to clinch the regular season Mountain West title. The Aggies won the first two sets and will pick it up in the beginning of the third. The Aggies spent the third set trading scores back and forth with the Lobos before pulling away with this kill from USU sophomore Bella Wooden, putting the Aggies up 9-6. That score set Utah State up to sweep New Mexico. In the final point of the set, the Lobos tried to hold on with this diving save from Caitlin Biasu, but Aggie junior Adna Mehmetovic hit this final kill to win the set 20-25 and complete the 3-0 sweep over New Mexico. That win clinched a share of the Mountain West regular season title for the Aggies, but Boise State still stood in the way of an outright conference win. The crowd and the players were hyped up and ready to go as the Aggies hosted the Broncos in the conference title match. In the first set, the Aggies and Broncos battled back and forth, sending the set into extra points before this error from Aggie Shelby Capion secured the first set for Boise State, 27-25. After winning the second and third sets, USU senior Tatum Stahl hit this, her 15th and final kill, to put the Aggies up 6-5. The set was close again, but with that service error from Boise State's Kaylee Carpenter, the Aggies secured their third straight Mountain West regular season title, 27-25, winning the match 3-1. The Aggies host San Jose State on Thursday, where they will honor their 7 graduating seniors. Utah State traveled to San Diego to face off against the Aztecs in their 9th game of the season. They got off to a slow start in the first half with freshman quarterback McKay Hillstead leaving the game late in the second quarter with an injury. So we'll pick it up in the third quarter with the Aztecs up 7-3. On their first drive of the third quarter, USU quarterback Cooper Legat hits this 50-yard pass out to junior Jalen Royals, who brings it home for his only touchdown of the game, to put the Aggies up 10-7 after the extra point. Early in the fourth quarter, Legat hands the ball off to junior Devon Booth, who runs it 19 yards in for his 5th touchdown of the season, putting the Aggies up 17-7. With 7 minutes left on 3rd and 9, senior running back Keenan Kristen sneaks the ball over the line to get the Aztecs within a field goal of the Aggies at 14-17. The Aggies could have shut the door on the Aztecs, but after dropping the snap on this punt attempt, USU's Ryan Marks kicks the ball into a San Diego State player, giving the Aztecs the ball on their own 46-yard line. They went on to score a 6-yard field goal to send the game into overtime. After trading touchdowns in the first overtime to tie the game at 24, Legat hands off to Aggie Robert Briggs, Jr., who squeezes through the Aztec defense to take it home and secure the double overtime win. They'll play Nevada at home Saturday. Skyview has been undefeated in our region, thanks in part to star running back Brevin Egbert, but they had to go without him for most of their quarterfinal against Green Canyon after he left the game in the first quarter with what his brother says was an MCL injury. We'll pick it up in the third quarter with the Wolves up 26-22 over the Bobcats. With 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, Skyview QB Charlie Burr hands the ball to junior Dean Phillips, who runs it in for the touchdown, putting Skyview ahead 29-26 after the extra point. The Wolves came back with this 34-yard field goal to tie the game at 29. In the fourth quarter, Skyview's up 32-29, but with this interception by Green Canyon's Dewey Egan, the Wolves see their chance to upset the Bobcats. They drive down to Skyview's 1-yard line where QB Peyton Wilson goes for it on 4th down, pushing through the Skyview defense to get the touchdown and put Green Canyon up 36-32. Skyview tried to rally in the last minute with this back-and-forth scramble, but Green Canyon grabs the ball out of the air and completes the upset, clearing the bench and sending the sidelines and the fans into a total frenzy. Check out this coach celebrating Green Canyon's first ever win over Skyview, 32-36. The Wolves will face Park City in the semifinal game at Rice-Eccles Stadium Thursday. The Payson Lions faced off against the Ridgeline Riverhawks in their quarterfinal matchup. The Lions came out swinging in the first quarter with this run-in from number 1 Cooper Swayze to put them up 6-0 after going for and missing a 2-point conversion. The Riverhawks responded with this handoff to freshman Crew Jones, who took it in for the score. The Riverhawks kept it coming with this ball straight to 6'5" senior Carson Cox, who runs it in for the touchdown. The Riverhawks brought it home to beat the Lions 45-6. They'll face off against the Crimson Cliffs in the semifinal game Friday. I gotta put on my raincoat for this next one. There was way more than just a sprinkle in the spectrum at the Aggies basketball home opener against South Dakota. The points just kept pouring in. Aggie fans pounded into the Spectrum to see the first competitive game of Danny Sprinkle's first season as USU head coach against the Division II South Dakota Mines. Aggies dominated early, putting in baskets like this alley-oop from Darius Brown II to Khalifa Sacco to put the Aggies up 15-6 with 14 minutes left in the first half. Making this easy layup to put the Aggies up 22, redshirt freshman and Cache Valley native Mason Falslev showed off his skills to finish off the first half. Tumbling into the second half, junior Josh Aduje drove this one into the basket. He went 8 for 8 shooting on the night. The Aggies closed out their account, scoring 101 points to the Mines 48 to start off the Sprinkle era with a win. The women's basketball team opened their season losing to Cal State Northridge. The Aggies play their home opener against Eastern Washington Friday. Fifth-year senior Bowden Zarkovic made history as the first Aggie to win a match at the Intercollegiate Tennis Association's Fall National Championships. He lost his next one against Micah Braswell of Texas, breaking a 29-match win streak and concluding both the tournament and the season for the Aggies. You're all caught up in sports. Back to you at the desk, Ryan.